Kentucky back on the field, and then Ray Davis, all day Ray. Man, oh man, is Davis doing it up.
This is Tootin taking it to his left, got a seam. Facial Tootin on the move, got some alleys out there. Beep, touchdown!
Back shoulder throw, he's got it. It's Tez Johnson. Johnson, call him Johnson, touchdown.
Is their defense. Little hole there to the right side, first down and then some. Jeremiah Love, touchdown Notre Dame.
It's Williams in motion, low snap, Melrose stopped. Michigan makes a stand and comes up with a milestone playoff victory.
Sorry, I'm getting a cold. Welcome to the Week Zero podcast. We are finally back. Feels like it's been a long time since we last been here. I'm your host, top left box / what the fuck is Virginia Tech, otherwise known as Connor. To my left is Ryan. JJ is overrated Fravel, who will blow a head gasket if the Broncos take JJ McCarthy at, 12?
No, we won't. Yeah, if we trade up to get him, including Pat Surtain, I will lose it.
Dude, that's why when I usually turn off the notifications for Twitter on the draft night because Schefter and Ari ruin the surprise. But when it's the Broncos' turn, I will turn those on just to be able to. So I'm just gonna be like sitting there, just look at my phone, just gonna
no, dude, if that happens, I'm legit. I will burn it on stream. I don't care. I'll take all my Broncos stuff. I'm not joking. If we do that, I will
take his camera outside.
Yeah,
stream it.
Yes, I will show you.
Okay, are you going to do the new trend, which is peeing on it? Because that was the big old
peeing on it, then burning it. Yeah,
because that's what Giants fans were doing. They were peeing on Barkley jerseys after he went to the Eagles.
Really?
Mm. So we're laying the old classics. We're laying it, which is what all Cavs fans did when LeBron. And then of course we got Josh.
Hey, that was different.
I'm just here so I
don't get fined.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna put the whole thing.
I'm just glad that we are all brought together to remember the memory of a man that we all love and hold dear, O.J. Simpson.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No.
Stop it. Get some help.
I still can't believe
heck of a football player. All right? Heck of a football player.
It's just funny how they
get really bad at killing somebody.
Yeah,
he was really good at
getting off.
No, I was going to say he was really good at getting through the hole and creating holes, but he
the glove don't fit.
The glove don't fit. You must quit. I still need to watch OJ Made in America. I've heard that's a fantastic documentary.
OJ Made in America?
It'll just piss you off. That's what else.
Somebody did that documentary?
It won the Oscar for best documentary back in 2016.
Won an Oscar?
Oh yeah, it was like a 6-part documentary. It was like 7.5 hours long or something.
I think it's really funny that not necessarily funny because it was a horrible thing that happened, but the media's infatuation with court cases at that time was pretty.
Well, I mean that really did create a whole showed the huge divide in races and stuff that was still in America, obviously.
Connor,
but we're not talking about that. We've spent enough. We have 19 people watching. Thanks for everyone for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're closing in on 400 subscribers. We've nearly doubled our subscriber count, I think, in less than a few months, right?
Yeah. Less than a month, we've doubled our subscriber count. So
yeah.
Well, thank you all for hitting the subscribe button.
We're trying to get to 1,000.
Commenting on it. It all helps, guys.
I think we're gonna get. So Josh, why don't you pull it up? We are doing our mock draft.
Oh, okay. I'm going to act like I pulled that up.
All right. So we're in it right now, obviously.
So we're going to do this is going to be no trades, at least this one.
Yeah.
Depending on how long it takes, we might do a second one with trades today. And we'll definitely be doing probably another mock draft. on the two. Well, I think we're gonna do the show Tuesday, the Tuesday before the draft, right?
Yeah.
We're not gonna do it Thursday.
Yeah.
So we'll have the show Tuesday, like we also do Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we'll have that then, and that'll be, I think, where we can be a little bit more crazy with the drafts. That's always fun, is taking some of the crazy, stupid, picks. So
I really wish StreamYard had like a middle, like a happy medium in between like a mid screen and the dashboard layout, because I still want to see the comments people are commenting and all that stuff.
Yeah, I hate that you guys
go full screen, you can't see it.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I've heard some people like there's Streamlabs, which I've heard is really good too.
Streamlabs is good. I do like. I like StreamYard. It just, they need to clean their stuff up, and they need to fix their. And sorry, this is completely have nothing to do with this, but like they really need to fix their advertising, because we use it, and I get so many ads for it, but I already use it.
Yeah.
Dumb. Anyways, so we got the Bears on the clock.
Yep. Is there any question here of who they take?
Nope. There is absolutely no question that they're not. But if
I think they stutter step and take Drake May.
Find
one way to disappoint.
Caleb is like most guaranteed. Caleb's the most guaranteed 1-1s. Well, probably since Lawrence, but even before that, it feels like it's the most guaranteed 1-1 since Andrew Luck, probably. Josh, you want to take Luck?
You mean?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Wait, Ryan, are you controlling it?
Yeah, I'm controlling it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Music, I forgot about that too.
So now the Commanders are on the clock.
So, this is how I feel. I would personally want to see them go Jaden Daniels, because I think him with that offense that they have like Washington and Chicago are kind of different from other bad teams usually, where they feel a little bit more like they have already like stuff around the player, right, to make them succeed, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it's not like Carolina where Bryce Young came in and there was nothing, right? And the cover was Bear, right? The Bears have a crazy good offense, it seems, right? Washington is the same way. They have a good wide receiver core, some good running backs, a decent tight end and stuff. So I feel like they're like a lot different from like, New England needs a lot more to be successful than those two teams. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, I personally would love to see them go Jaden Daniels. I think that fits way better with what they want to do, especially with having who the hell do they have him? They have like a Kyle Shanahan protege as their like OC. Oh no, they have what the fuck is his name? They have Kingsbury. Kingsbury is his OC. I want to see, Jaden Daniels rock it with Cliff Kingsbury's offense. I think that'd be crazy to watch.
Yeah, and everything I've seen, Drake May was kind of that for a long time. It was Caleb Williams, Drake May, and everybody else. Drake May kind of had a okay season compared to his 2022 season.
Mm-hmm. Jaden feels like he's suddenly he's got a bit, like you said, it feels like everyone's flipped May and Daniels is clearly the number two quarterback now, it seems. Yeah. And May's kind of slipped to third, maybe even fourth for some people, which is kind of weird. But
yeah, I mean, Josh, you think I think they go Jaden Daniels here? You in agreement?
Yeah, I just think Daniels just is kind of shown that he's more of the complete package than May is. May is probably a better pure passer, but as far as Daniels, you're going to get a little bit of mobility in the pocket from him. So I think Jaden Daniels would be a good pick by the Commanders here.
The ranking is kind of weird from PFF. They have May as the third overall prospect and Daniels as the 21st.
Well, that's PFF, they're putting a lot of emphasis on that's their own ranking, but then there's actually like the average draft position, the ADP. Yeah. So, but I guess that just shows that PFF has a lot of tackles and other wide receivers and other players higher than Daniels, I guess. But they know.
Well, yeah, I mean, Marvin Harrison Jr. was ranked as the number 1 overall prospect.
Yeah,
So,
but we all know that they're not going to be taken.
Yeah,
he's not going. Right.
But yeah, Jaden Daniels to the Commanders at 2. Now the Patriots is kind of interesting to me. I think there was a report that came out this past week that the Patriots are taking offers for the 3rd overall pick because they don't want to draft a QB yet and putting them in a terrible situation without having, parts around him first.
I think it would be smarter for them to take a wide receiver.
Yeah. So what do you guys think they do here? Because I in my mock draft, I had them taking Marvin Harrison Jr. Now, theoretically, they'll probably trade back with Minnesota. That's what I think probably happens. But
we're not doing any trades.
Yeah.
No trades in this one.
Yeah, we're not going to trade this one.
And I think, like I said, I think Patriots are kind of like Carolina last year. It's a very bare bones cupboard in terms of skill players around a quarterback. And I feel like even if you take someone who's more of a guarantee, like even if you put Caleb Williams here, he's
not going to succeed on this team.
Exactly. So I think it makes sense for them to go wide receiver, get a weapon, right? Especially someone who's obviously seen as one of the best wide receiver prospects in a long time. And then they'll probably get a QB later in the draft because there's kind of a deep QB draft too.
And then obviously super deep.
It's super deep. You'll get somebody. Yeah. Maybe you start them. Maybe you hit on someone. You see what you get with them and Zappy. And then if you're a top five pick again next year, then you pick whoever's next year. Now, I fully admit I don't know the QB, like the QBs that are in next year's draft. I don't know them.
Man, Zappy's legit though.
I mean, Zappy's shown flashes. I'll admit, but
he's also shown terrible.
He's got a lot to grow. He has to grow a lot. And
but
we don't know how.
I think if they go, I would be if they did go QB, I'd be far more surprised if they went QB. Honestly, now I think about it.
Well, and to be fair to both Mac Jones and Bailey Zappi, who have they had to throw the ball to?
Exactly. No, you're not wrong.
I mean, that's what I'm saying.
You're not wrong. That's a big part of it.
Yeah, Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne, and Juju Smith-Schuster is your.
I mean, yeah, the problem
Juju's
is not
bad.
But the other two guys are washed.
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah. Look, so we're all in agreement here. They'll probably take a wide receiver.
Yeah.
Honestly, they'll probably default to best wide receiver.
Yeah, is it a question? I mean, because I've seen people say that.
Marvin Harrison Jr. is better than Malik Nabers. Not much, but he is. Okay. I just think Malik Nabers was the guy at LSU versus Marvin Harrison Jr. was the only guy.
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing is that I hadn't heard of Nabers until this year, right? Obviously, Harrison is.
Yeah, and I think Nabers came up. He came up because Jaden Daniels was playing at such a high level.
Yeah, and if you think about it,
Nabers' stats were all actually he had more yards, touchdowns, yards per completion, I think, than Harrison. So he was statistically better. But
yes,
I think.
And if you think about it, also with LSU, they had another receiver that's in Brian Thomas Jr. who was electrifying.
Top 20,
and
25.
Which
when
I
you're
mean,
thinking
you can
about how it
back
works,
and forth with last season's stats. The truth is, one player had Jaden Daniels throwing to him, another player had Kyle McCord.
And also the fact, if you think about it, Marvin Harrison Jr. was Ohio State's entire offense. And if you look at it, I mean, teams were able to single out Marvin Harrison Jr., double him,
like
cloud coverage. They couldn't do that against LSU because then you had the other guy on the other side that could burn you.
Yeah.
And the fact that Marvin Harrison Jr. still had over 1,000 yards when every team he played was doubling him is impressive.
Fantastic. Absolutely. The Patriots will take Marvin Harrison Jr.
Now
So I don't think I know we're talking about, but we don't have to talk so much about it.
Yeah. I looked up at the time too. We can kind of roll through it.
Okay, here, if Patriots went May, obviously this is where Harrison probably would go.
Yeah.
I think now they would take Neighbors because they definitely need a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I think they go Neighbors.
See, this is where either one of these next two picks is, I think, where the Vikings could trade up to, because they clearly are planning to trade up with their trade of getting the Texans pick.
Mm-hmm.
They're clearly going to try and trade up for and hope that it works out to where they can get a Drake May if somehow the board falls this way. Now, if it's just the Chargers, who do they even have? Who's here? I feel like you have to go wide receiver again. So maybe Odunze.
Yeah, Odunze would be. Yeah, I mean Brock Bowers would also be I don't
know why. I feel like that's
I just don't know Brock Bowers is a top 5 pick.
Well, the thing is, if you think about Jim Harbaugh likes utilizing tight ends a lot, and that's his game.
Yeah,
everywhere he's been, he's had a good tight end.
You think he'll pull for Bowers?
I think he could, but also with how I think
ownership's going to be like, all right, we'll do it. Or
well, it's also like,
no, we need a wide receiver.
Like Connor had said, I don't think a tight end in most years should go top 5, no matter how good they are.
No, and I don't think Brock Bowers, even as good as he is, I don't think Brock Bowers.
And Brock Bowers was clearly a better. And Brock Bowers is clearly a better player than Kyle Pitts was. Pitts was just athletic as fuck coming out.
But that's another reason why the Chargers could trade back and still maybe get Brock Bowers.
Yeah, and it's possible that they do, but
I think it will go with Odunze here.
That'd be insane though to go wide receiver 3 straight times.
Yeah,
that would be kind of nuts.
I don't think that's going to happen, but
no, I think there's going to be some teams trading up, and that won't happen.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We're going to see some trade. Last year, I remember last year's draft was crazy with the trades. Obviously, AJ Brown got traded a few years ago, or 2 years ago,
and also, I mean, the Giants are another team that has been reported to want to move up to get JJ McCarthy.
The Giants are at 5, and I doubt.
Six. Yeah,
at 6. I mean,
who's doing construction at this time of night?
They probably can get JJ, honestly, just where they are.
Well, not if Minnesota trades up to 3 or 4.
Well, we're not doing trades this one.
Yeah,
we're not doing trades. So here we can go Drake May.
Yeah, Drake May.
You think they go May or because I think they go McCarthy here.
I don't think they're after Drake. JJ feels more like a Daniel Jones clone than Drake May does.
Yeah,
I think they'll go Drake May.
Drake May is just in terms of pure passing, in terms of actual true pure passing, I feel like May is the best QB of anybody. So there's true pure passing. But obviously Williams and
they want another Eli.
Are just
the thing with JJ though is everything that's been coming out is that everybody thinks that he's the 3rd quarterback off the board now for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I mean,
so I could see it.
I'm not a big fan of JJ.
I'm not either.
But I'm not hating on JJ as much because I still think he can be okay. It's just the fact he barely ever passed the ball downfield. It seemed is what worries me. You're gonna have to be able to do that consistently in the NFL, and he didn't really throw me too much.
Yeah, but we could go Drake May here.
Yeah, let's go May.
Completely fine.
Okay, Titans. Lucas will be beyond happy that Joe Alt falls to them here because they're absolutely gonna go there, unless somehow Odunze is there. But I think they're gonna
probably go Odunze, but
they probably. I feel like they're gonna go offensive line over wide receiver more likely.
And like most people have said, most draft people say Joe Alt is the most for sure thing in this year's draft in terms of pure prospect.
And you know what?
Do you have people working on your basement?
Yep, I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
So whenever I hear that he's the most surefire thing ever, that just makes me think immediate eventual bust. Because that happened
What
with
do you mean?
Aaron Curry. Because that happened with Aaron Curry back in the 2000s. He was like the surefire
Joe Alt
safest.
has never given up a sack in his entire college career.
Tony Mandarich coming out. Of course, that draft was made worse by the fact there was 4 Hall of Famers taking the top 5, and the one that wasn't was the guy who was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. So, but still, okay.
Well, how many Notre Dame offensive linemen that have went in the first round have ended up being bust? None.
Probably not, but I mean, at least not recently that I know of.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, the Falcons. There is another
Falcons.
interesting trade back candidate. But who do you guys think they go here?
Go down or scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
Can you hit command minus? And
I can do that.
Yeah, bring it out just a little bit, just so we can see more. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah,
That's
good.
perfect.
There you go. So you can see more of the board. That's good. Okay.
Their needs are D line and cornerback, and the best D line is available is
Quinion
Jazan
Mitchell.
It's either Mitchell or Latu, or I don't think because Cooper
I think
DeJean.
they're gonna go.
DeJean's not gonna be.
Newton
Newton,
You guys don't think Jazan Newton?
No,
is
not
he
there.
is he defensive
I
line?
just feel like D-line is something that gets picked later.
What's his position? What is that? Defensive end?
I don't know what DI means. I'm guessing interior defensive lineman.
D-line, yeah.
I've never seen that.
Interior
Usually it's
D-line.
ID, it's like interior D. That's usually what it is.
Everybody's changing there.
Maybe Newton or Mitchell.
I just think it's too early for a corner because most mock drafts have corners.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Cooper DeJean is not. People have been seen in the late 20s, even like out of the first round at times, because of his injury history. Mitchell is like maybe a top 15 at times, but that's about it. As high as he's going, Mitchell's.
I have seen Newton in the top 10 in a few mock drafts, but
okay.
I mean, I'm thinking.
Newton, but
I'm thinking DeJean. I'm thinking Mitchell.
What about Latu?
Latu is more like that 12 to 16 range, I think.
See, now we're kind of screw ourselves because the problem is I definitely feel like this is a spot where Falcons are definitely going to trade out. This is if there's like one team that I definitely feel like is going to trade out of this spot is the Falcons because there's I just don't know if they really need or want at this point.
Well, I mean, just pick one.
Take Newton.
Okay.
Yeah, take Newton.
So.
All right. Then the Bears are on the clock again.
Now, this is where Odunze has been most commonly put. But yeah, the problem is like now there's a pretty big gap in wide receivers now.
And they'd be reaching. They would be reaching.
They'd be reaching. Yeah. Maybe you go. Maybe they go back to Ald. Do you know, is there not Ald?
There's not a thing for Ald.
Oh wow.
There should be.
There's not.
Oh,
what position do we think they take?
Hit the X.
Oh
no. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That clears.
All right.
I remember. I couldn't remember. I knew it was something weird like that.
Do they go Bowers? No, they already have Cole.
No, their tight ends are good. They got Everett and they got
Komet,
and Komet's come on really good, and he's gonna be good. Maybe this is where I know it'd be kind of a reach. Maybe they go Latu here or something. Defensive line, they need something there. Their defense came out really strong last year, and towards the second half of the season, their defense was really good. Actually, the Bears. So.
And also, like, if this is how it plays out in terms of the board, I think the Bears trade back here to get a receiver.
Yeah, I don't think there are. I honestly, I don't. I think there will be trades. Like teams trading up.
Yeah, this whole like 8 to 13. I could see any of these teams. I could see Vikings, Broncos, and Raiders all moving up for a quarterback. I could see the 8 and 9 Falcons, Bears moving back. potentially.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's gonna be a team in the top 5. There's gonna be a team in the top 5 that's gonna trade back. That's gonna be willing to take that.
So are we going Latu here?
Who do we think here?
If they actually go, I would think maybe Latu.
Okay.
Give him
We'll
Latu.
give him Latu.
Okay, Jets. So they need it says they still need wide receiver, really?
Tackle, D-line, and safety.
Fuaga. They need tackle because they're.
Would you rather have Fuaga or Fashanu?
Fuaga?
Yeah, Fuaga.
Okay.
The Jets are like one injury away on the offensive line from having Rodgers back where they were last year. That's pretty much where they are. Okay,
Now we're at the
Vikings.
Vikings. Yep.
Go to QB.
JJ.
JJ. Yeah,
We're probably gonna take JJ if he's available here.
Okay.
Now the Broncos is
Ryan, what are your thoughts on the Broncos? Let's hear them.
there are so many different mock drafts have us doing different things, having us taking Bo Nix, Terrion Arnold, Quinyon Mitchell. I hope we go Bo Nix. That's what I think they should do.
Is that a bit of a reach, or
it's probably a reach, but the issue is if you trade back, there's no guarantee that a team behind you won't take Nix.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I could definitely see the Raiders.
I would go Nix, but I mean, what do you guys
over
think?
Rattler?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Here's where you really see that sharp drop off in quarterbacks.
Same thing with the wide receivers. There's a big drop off in wide receivers and quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Okay,
now the Raiders are in the same situation as the Broncos. They need a quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Vikings, Broncos, and Raiders. They're going to be called. They're all like who's number 5 again? Who is 5? Go back up.
The Chargers. The Chargers won't trade with the Broncos or the Raiders because of the.
But like the 40, like maybe the Giants are like they're getting calls from all of those teams being like, hey, we'll trade up to get, we'll trade with you guys to get, whoever the best, what quarterback 4 is or quarterback 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would vote here. I'd go Penix. Because there's been a lot of linkage from Penix to the Raiders.
Him and his weird elbow.
Yeah, him and his weird elbow.
That's Daniels. Daniels was the one with the weird elbow.
Oh, that's right. Daniels was the one with the weird elbow.
It was just like an inflated. There's like a sack or something that protects your elbow, and that was inflated with fluid.
And the main reason I say the Raiders go Penix here is, as you can see, after Nix and Penix,
it's a very steep.
Very steep.
The Raiders are going to do one of the most Raider things ever.
Go take it.
Take Rattler.
No, they're gonna take Xavier Worthy because he's the fastest guy in the draft.
No. They'll take a punter.
It's gonna be either a guy who's super fast.
No. They're doing O-line here, guys. They're doing O-line here.
So what do you guys think? I mean,
honestly,
because they need a QB.
Who's their QB now?
Aiden O'Connell.
O'Connell?
Yeah.
And Gardner Minshew.
Yeah.
And Minshew?
Yeah, Minshew.
I don't know. I think Minshew's.
I feel like they can survive a year with Minshew and O'Connell. I feel like maybe not survive, but Minshew showed he can lead a team this year. He got the Colts almost to the playoffs, right? Got him a winning season.
But he is only on a 1-year deal. So
yeah, so I mean, I think they might be just fuck it. Let's go with Minshew, and then maybe they go offensive line. Maybe they take the second best offensive lineman. Go OT, or just exit or
OT or IOL. I guess OT.
So it would be Troy Fautano. Would be
Troy Fautano. I feel like the other guy from Penn State's the guy I've always seen like second best.
Fashanu.
Fashanu.
Yeah, give him Fashanu.
Okay.
Now, of course, they're the Raiders, so I don't expect them at all to actually do anything right. But
I'm telling you, man, Rattler.
So, and then Saints are gonna be pissed because they're gonna go tackle, and they're probably gonna take Troy from Washington.
He's
Fautano's right there. Fautano's right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Colts.
Now we got the Colts.
Oh, this is where Mitchell goes. Mitchell goes here, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Over to Gene?
I've seen Mitchell above DeJean the entire time. I've seen DeJean in like the late 20s at the best.
What about Terry
Start
Arnold?
calling
I
that
thought
guy mustard.
I feel like
Arnold
it's Mitchell is definitely the best corner. Oh, now the corners is very deep in this draft. I will say it's pretty deep, but I think go Mitchell.
I'll say it's very deep, but there's not a guy like a Patrick Surtain or Sauce
No,
Gardner.
it's not like that. But it's like either quality guys that you think he'd be good. Mitchell, I thought at least at first was going to be like a pick that the Ravens could get at 30 early on, but he's jumped up boards recently.
Now we got the Seahawks.
Seahawks guard, center, edge. I definitely feel like they need to go linebacker. But
what about edge though? Because then you have
Dallas Turner.
Dallas Turner and Jared Verse. Yeah.
Dude, Turner. Give him Turner.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Jags. Edge again. Maybe this is where DeJean goes, or maybe Arnold or Verse.
It could be. I think DeJean Arnold or Jared Verse is a good. I mean,
they just re-signed Josh Allen.
Okay.
To that big contract, but I feel like maybe they still need somebody across from him.
And Verse, think about it. He's from Florida State. You know, the Florida connection there. Do you think they go Verse here?
Yeah, let's give him Verse. That's fine.
Okay. All right. Then now the Bengals. They need a tight end. Do they go Brock Bowers here?
Dude, if they got Brock Bowers, I'd be so
Brock Bowers makes it to 18, then
if Brock Bowers does make it to 18, I'd be so pissed, but I feel like you got to go Brock Bowers.
They would definitely
go Bowers, man.
Bowers is not going to last to that point, but I feel like, especially if they're going to lose, like if they possibly lose T. Higgins, because I feel like Higgins, they're going to trade during this draft for like a first or second round pick. You know what I mean? I feel like they're going to move him like right before the draft and get a pick.
All right, so Rams, who are they taking?
They need a QB.
Maybe QB, really? Well, I mean,
they need a tackle.
They can go off for one more year.
Linebacker.
Oh, they do need a tackle. Or you think Arnold?
JC Latham. Yeah.
Latham? No, give him. Yeah, no, go Latham instead.
Okay.
Yeah, either that or Murphy. Steelers.
Okay. Let's hear it, Josh.
Buddy, let's get us a. I think DeJean goes here.
Another black and yellow to another black and yellow?
Yeah. Give me the mustard guy.
You want a white corner?
He's good, man. And hold on.
Nope.
Hold on. Let's pump the brakes here. Where else would a white corner play but Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Think about that for a second.
The Ravens. Didn't you have a white safety for a long time?
Jim Leonard? Yeah.
Yeah. It's an AFC North thing. It's all right.
All right. The Dolphins at 21. What do they do here? They need tight end, offensive line, or D lineman. They go Byron Murphy here?
So Murphy. Who's available tight end and
good look.
O-line?
So tight end, Jatavion Sanders. It's a pretty big drop off.
Well, yeah. Bauer. I mean, yeah.
And then offensive lineman. You just do that. The next offensive would be Amarius Mims.
Mims apparently, in terms of like actual games played, he played very little games.
Yeah, and also thinking here, like Byron Murphy is the best available. And to get a guy that's ranked 13.
No. They need to go Murphy because they lost Christian Wilkins.
Yeah. So Murphy.
All right.
Okay.
Eagles back on the clock.
Really? They need wide receiver? Really? Surprising.
Well, what do they have? Well, what happened? Wasn't there something that came out about Devontae Smith yesterday?
Not that I've seen or heard. Arnold or Wiggins? Give him, I guess, Arnold
Carry on Arnold.
Okay, Vikings. Now, I don't think the Vikings are actually going to be here at this spot or at the other spot. Because they've already got their QB, though, so they need a – what? What do they need?
Offensive line.
Give him a Jackson. They need a center. Give him Jackson Powers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
The Cowboys. They need everything.
Cowboys. Bro, Kool-Aid McKinstry. They would totally pick Kool-Aid McKinstry
Over Nate Wiggins?
now.
I want McKinstry for the Ravens. Damn it!
I bet they just pick him because of his name. No.
So they need a tackle.
What running backs do we have? I don't think we've had a running back go yet.
I don't know if we'll have a running back go first
I don't
round.
think we'll have one in the first round.
Jonathan
either.
Brooks is projected second rounder.
Jalen Wright, Blake Corum, Bucky Irving.
Trey
You know,
Benson.
just a good Ray Davis. Yeah, just a bunch of you know. Oh look, they got Ray Davis over Estime.
Hey. Hey, they got Estime over Will Shipley.
See, go up a little bit.
Yeah.
See, like Estime, Allen, and that guy Isaac from Louisville. Those are three guys that I could totally see the Ravens taking in like the mid rounds or something.
I think Durendo is a really good back.
Oh yeah.
Surprisingly good.
He just
Well, why didn't Garendo start at Louisville though? That's my only thing. Is like he
because
couldn't
they had
start
really
over
good. They had
Howard.
another really good running back. So
Yeah, they had another really good running back.
Jawar Jordan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jawar Jordan.
Jordan carried my fantasy team for weeks. He was the reason why I was doing so well.
That's why Garendo didn't. And Garendo is actually a really good back. I'm surprised not really surprised. This is kind of where all the backs are.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think,
anyway,
bro, a backfield of Audric Estime and Derrick Henry.
I could
Oh,
see that
God.
because I don't think they're gonna keep they're not gonna keep Henry beyond beyond these 2 years, and I feel like you have them right. I feel like they would just match up perfectly.
Plus, like Estime is literally like his running style is the same as Derrick Henry. He's just a little slower. So, I mean, sitting behind Derrick Henry for a couple years wouldn't hurt. But yeah, I mean, they need everything. They need a guard, wide receiver, tackle, center, D lineman, linebacker. So I think you go the best available here. I mean,
you think they go best available? Best available would be
Nate Wiggins.
It's something that they need anyways.
Sure. Yeah, I think Wiggins. Yeah, Wiggins seems fine
To go alongside the guy that had the most interceptions.
Yeah.
In the league
And the
last
Green
year.
Bay Packers, what do they need?
They need offensive line, D line, and safety.
I feel like
They're not going to take any of that.
Take a defensive end or something.
They're going to take a D end.
There's like none available.
No. So they'll probably go line. If I'm being honest.
Amarius
But
Mims.
You think Mims goes here?
Yeah,
They do
Mims.
need a tackle to replace. Who was the guy that they?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I always forget his name too. I might blank on his name. I should know it because I follow a Packers fan is Tom Grossi. Should know it. Damn it.
But yeah, I think Mims would be a good pick here.
Yeah, but I think safety as well. But it looks like there's no real good safety options at this
As
point.
Tyler Nubin is the top safety, and he doesn't. I mean, he'd go here.
That's a bit of a reach. It looks like, yeah.
I think he goes a little bit later, but
Okay, so
we got the Bucks. Here they need everything.
Jeez, they need everything.
They really do.
They need a guard, center, edge.
I feel like
linebacker.
maybe if they're here and this is how it falls, I feel like McKinstry
goes there.
But I want McKinstry for the Ravens. But I feel like
I feel like McKinstry goes to Tampa Bay.
I feel like you could also make an argument for Peyton Wilson too. At linebacker.
You think they go linebacker over cornerback?
I think. Well, I mean, who did they lose at linebacker? Devin White. Yeah.
I mean, if you could make a good enough argument for it, he's not.
I mean, I don't. Who were
behind
their
in
cornerbacks?
ranking.
Didn't they lose? So they lost Devin White, and then didn't they lose one of their top corners?
I don't
know about top, but
I mean, we could go Kool-Aid. I'm fine with that. I was just throwing out Peyton Wilson, but
it does not bother me.
All right. Arizona's back on the clock.
Brian Thomas.
They don't need,
Take the best wide receiver here.
They take another receiver. They just took one.
Oh, sorry. No, they did. Wait, who did they take? Oh,
Neighbors.
we gave him Neighbors, right?
Neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, actually, Neighbors and Brian Thomas.
Dude, that'd be kind of funny if they did do that.
That would be kind of funny. I don't think they will, though. Probably. Do we think they go guard or center here?
Well, it doesn't look like there's anybody. Okay,
Zach Frazier's the
Frazier.
only center within the top
That's a
32.
bit of a reach, it looks like, but maybe they go here. No, actually, no, that's not bad. 27. Yeah, give him Frazier, I guess. That's number
Okay.
32. That's not that bad a reach.
No.
Okay,
Bills are on the clock.
Bills. They
Need a receiver.
They need a receiver, so this is where Thomas goes.
They need a tackle as well, but yeah.
The Lions, they need a guard, center, edge, and cornerback. There's no real edges except Chris Braswell down at 41 and Chop
Honestly,
Robinson.
What I've been hearing about him, I feel like Chop. This is where Chop could go. Chop Robinson. I've heard he's a freak.
Yeah, we don't have any guards up here.
None.
So yeah, I mean, I could see Chop going here, but do the Lions afford to reach here? They also need a corner, so they could go TJ Tampa here, but that would still be a reach.
Not very much.
Nah, definitely go.
Go Chop.
Yeah, go Chop. I feel like Chop I've been hearing is like a possible.
Ravens, they need a wide receiver, O-line, edge, and cornerback.
I feel like in my mock draft, I had you guys taking the tackle from Duke because I think you guys would be a boring pick.
Possibly, we definitely do need offensive line, but I feel like at this point, Ravens obviously their best player available, so they're going to take. So they might not even take somebody that's in a need of a position.
The best player available would be the guy from Duke.
Yeah, for the way it's gone, it's gonna be.
I could see that. I could see them taking Mitchell if they.
Adonai
Yeah, that's
Mitchell.
what I'm saying. I feel
Adonai, not Adonai.
Well, would you rather have Mitchell or would you rather have Lad McConkey? You are in the AFC North where you guys like to have white receivers and
Ravens really aren't known for white wide receivers though, but they're not even really known for wide receivers in general. So, actually, no, give me Guyton. Give me Guyton. That's the guy who it's one of those two. It's either Mitchell or Guyton, and I would like Guyton honestly. So
apparently, a whole lot of people like Guyton to the Ravens because his average draft pick was 30.
Yeah, so I think that's where a lot of people have.
Graham Barton is just falling down our draft board.
Well, maybe Barton. This is where Barton goes because they need offensive line.
Yeah. I could also see 49ers is taking the best available player.
Yeah.
Probably Barton.
The Chiefs, we know they're taking a receiver.
It's gonna be either Mitchell or McConkey. I feel like I've seen McConkey the most. It feels like.
I think they'll go Mitchell.
Lad McConkey was a reliable target for Georgia. Under Stetson Bennett and
Carson Beck.
Yeah, Carson Beck also. So multiple quarterbacks. He was a reliable target. Adonai Mitchell. Just one of the best backs in the Big 12. One of the best wide receivers in the Big 12.
Yeah.
So.
I think they go Mitchell here. That's what I had. Josh and Connor, what do you think?
I don't disagree with Mitchell here.
It's either Mitchell or McConkey.
McConkey. I think you could flip a coin. It depends on who they want more.
Give me Mitchell, I guess. They'll definitely go wide receiver, I feel like. Definitely.
Yeah, we're doing Mitchell.
Okay. So there we go. They're grading it.
Grade our draft.
Yeah, we don't get paid for that. We don't get paid for that. Where's the grading system? You're not giving
go up. Scroll up a little bit. Download the image. Download it, and then what you know what you should do is post this. Post this to our chat. Post this to our Twitter.
Oh yeah, I'm going to.
Do that. So this is like our first official mock. Get people's thoughts, obviously.
I mean, I do like that. I hate the fact that the Chiefs are getting another good receiver at 32.
But that's pretty much guaranteed.
It gets so dumb.
Doesn't matter what's going to happen. They're going to go wide receiver, pretty much. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to do another one? We're at 46 minutes. We can go a little bit more crazy if you want. You want to go again?
I think that's good.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I guess we'll hold off. We'll do another mock draft
On the Tuesday before the draft,
Tuesday before the draft.
including trades.
That'll be trades. We'll do that, and then we can do another one where it's just ridiculous ones. You know what I mean? We can just kind of have fun with it. I feel like that's always fun. That's always fun. Just coming with shitty, crazy trades, just seeing how crazy it can get.
Fantastic.
Our drafts. So okay. So yeah, Brian, make sure you
Justin
this.
Fields.
No, I will.
2 second-round picks.
The Broncos trade up for JJ. Audric going to the Birds. Oh, the Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles. Eagles in the second.
Going to the Eagles.
Wait, how are you seeing the Twitter?
This is
Oh yeah, it comes up now.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Cool.
Audric going to the Birds. I wouldn't be mad at that. Who do the Eagles have at running back?
I feel like Estime feels like a Raven though. That's
dude. I've seen so many Cowboys fans
want Audric Estime.
Yeah, they want
Estime.
So weird.
They're going all in my ass.
Whoa,
dude! Dude, have you? I don't think I've ever seen a single comma or like.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
We couldn't let.
I don't think I've ever seen a comma doing that much work. You know what I mean? Never. That has never happened in the history. Like the amount of work and effort that comma was doing is ridiculous. Anyway, so that is it for tonight's show, everyone. We got up to nearly 50 people watching. Most of them, I'm sure, are on Twitter. Make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 400 subscribers. I think we're like 360 somethings, 363, I think was last time I saw. So make sure you like and subscribe. We're trying to get there soon. Obviously, we'll have another mock draft in 2 weeks time from this past Tuesday. And obviously, we'll be doing a whole live stream of the first round draft. We're gonna have tons of people on. Do you know you got coming on, Ryan?
I'm in a Sideline Sports group chat with all the NFL accounts, so I'm gonna have them guys come on.
Have you gotten like Sippy yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Sippy. We need 1,000 subs tonight.
Yeah, we need to get Sippy
we're shutting down the channel. We won't be back.
We need 1,000 subs.
Whatever.
1,000 subs. So I don't care if it's real people or bots. We need it.
And I'm sorry, Ryan. I haven't been doing my VT show. Pause, Connor. Pause.
Charles,
wait, dude, if you actually got Charles Woodson, I'd be amazed. That'd be incredible if you actually got
and Maze Madman will be joining us for the live reaction to the draft.
As a Raiders fan, we're gonna be able to enjoy watching Ryan and Phil lose their minds in back-to-back picks. It's gonna be fantastic.
I just can't wait for the.
Phil feels like he's gonna be more accepting of what happens. You know what I mean?
I can't wait for the with the 13th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. The Las Vegas Raiders select a punter.
We're taking the next Ray guy.
Yeah. Oh man. That's a guy named Charles Woodson played Little League with Charles' brother. Oh man.
Like, sorry, I'm not the. It's like the guy. It's like the white guy named Michael Jordan. That the real white guy named Michael Jordan is. I see that anymore. They like ESPN had an entire commercial with him about that.
Jordan.
Yeah, the white guy was Jordan. There's like an entire
Sports
Center.
All this preferential treatment at like.
Yeah, it's like a This Is Sports Center commercial from that they used to do back when Sports Center was good.
We need a white LeBron James. Have some white guy named LeBron. That'd be hilarious.
Exactly.
All right, let's take this out.
We'll be back next Tuesday, or not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that for another mock draft. And I can't wait. We're getting closer and closer to the draft. It's always a fun time to watch. So be sure to
have him Luka Doncic.
So be sure to like and subscribe. We'll be back soon. But until then, guys, have a great day.